Hey, my fire signs. I hope y'all are doing well on this late Tuesday, early Wednesday morning. I will say, as I did mention with my other readings, that I'm doing overtime. This is very rare for me, right? I really don't, you will not see me basically uploading any type of readings late like this unless I've had some type of technical issues with uploading. But I was behind schedule today, and as you already know, that we have, if you looked at my overview that I posted earlier, that there is a super Sturgeon, super full moon in the sign of Aquarius that has already been stationed and is already active and out and about, so to speak. And so I wanted to come to give you guys your moon phase readings. Like I said, I was behind schedule and I didn't intend to bring you these readings so late, but again, I kind of wanted to just deliver. And so sometimes we readers, particularly when it comes to certain kind of readings such as this, sometimes we have to kind of make sacrifices. And you can say that this is definitely a sacrifice on my part, and usually with the help of my spirit team, they're going to help me get through to these readings so that it is delivered to you guys, because I am a messenger. And I feel that with any other readings, that there will be a message for some of you, if not for all of you, which more than likely it may not be, which is not going to be. But I've made the sacrifice, and like I said, I'm putting in some OT to bring you this reading. So with that being said, let us move on to your readings. As I mentioned with the other signs, is that this reading, I did pull out less cards pertaining specifically with your tarot cards. I only pulled out 3. Generally, I will pull out more and have clarifiers. So there's no clarifiers here, simply because my spirit guides led me to, as with the other readings, that less is more. And because we are dealing with so many planetary energies at play at this time, not only with the supermoon, but we still got Venus retrograde from Leo, that was in Leo, that happened mid-July, and it's still spilling over into this month of August. Speaking of which, I just want to remind those who happen to have had birthdays today, happy August 1st. If you already know, I have already posted my August 1st Leo's bonus birthday reading. As what I do with any first of the month, I usually will celebrate with you guys as you bring in a new month. But for you Leos particularly, not only did you bring in the new month, but like I said, you brought it in under a very powerful super moon, because it's not just your ordinary full moon. This is a full super moon. Okay, so with all that being said, let's get right into your cards, okay, into the messages. And so I did pre-shuffle astrological energies, which are like your oracle cards, before we jump into your main chunk of your reading with your 3-card spread. So I pulled out, that was been pre-pulled, I pulled out the card from the Moonology deck, which is pertaining to the energy we are under, which is the full moon and Aquarius. It's about showing the world, excuse me, showing the world the real you. That is the overall message that is going to be the focal point under this moon phase. But in addition to that, we also have, I pulled out the moon itself, because the moon is representative of a very strong energy in itself. It's very powerful, but it's almost like a double type of energy, because we have the super that's in addition, right, linked to the moon itself. And it's about perception. So we're going to tap in and see what area of your life is calling for perception. And then the last energy that I pulled out was North Node. North Node is the future. What and how do you see your future? What steps have you taken to see your future, so to speak? And if you haven't taken any steps toward your North Node, what is it calling for? What perhaps is holding you back? I'm going to say, guys, that you fire signs are on the roll. The cards that have come out is very positive. All the surrounding energies the bottom of the energy, even from the top of the deck and going through your energies, is on the rocks. It's really, you guys, you can say, is bringing in the month of August, being true to your element of fire. You know what fire represents? Movement, action, passion, right? So you can say that you are on a quest. I feel that you guys already started. I would actually say that you guys started doing, because we are still in Leo season, so I would say that you guys actually started when Venus was in retrograde in the sign of Leo, your fella fire signs. I'm speaking to my Aries and Sag, but you guys and everyone was affected by it. But with you Leos in particular, I feel that the change has already shifted and transformed for you since mid-July, because with that Venus retrograde in Leo, it was about being true to yourself. It was about self-reflection, reevaluation, things of that nature. And I feel that you guys started doing that prior to today. And so with that being said, let's speak about the cards that have come out for you. So we have the Ace of Cups. So the fact that you already are starting out your reading with an ace, that right there shows that you are on the verge of something new, but you have, you can say, been preparing. You've been implementing change, which means that you have had your eyes on something. You have been very adamant, been very strong, very determined to make whatever changes that you feel you needed to make to see some type of growth that will lead you toward your North Node, which is your future. So you guys have already been taking notes, journaling. Maybe you guys journal, and if you have, then it's working for you. Okay. So I feel that when it comes to the overall sense of perception, I feel that you guys have already done this. You have rose to the challenge of perceiving what perhaps was holding you back, what you needed to let go, because we know that if in fact you haven't, this full supermoon is actually going to pave the way for you to finally let go, release, and to detach from things, a person, place, or thing that no longer serves you. And you would know how that will play into your own personal situation, right? So with the Ace of Cups, this is in fact, there was a saying, when I looked at your cards, a saying came to me: you are loving what you do and you're doing what you love. And that is how the Ace of Cups is speaking to me. That you are doing what you love and you are loving what it is that you do. Whatever that may be, you would know how that will be for you. And if that's the case, good job. I commend you guys. Because like I said, you are really being true to yourself. You're being true to your element of fire. You know, Aries, you guys start off the zodiac chart. Okay, you know it's late for me. You guys start off the chart and you're go-getters. So you guys, this here, what I'm seeing in this spread, you are living up to what it is and how you are when it comes to pursuing your passions. You Leos, you are strong, you are braver than ever. You are really charging forth like the lions that you are to really seek the changes, the transformations that you need in order to see your overall happiness. And then your Sagittarius, you as well, being a fire element, you are almost following behind. You are right behind your fellow fire sign. So it's like you are also in this fiery type of energy to see the changes in your life. Okay, so good job. Like I said, all the surrounding energies pertaining to you guys just lets me know that even though for some of you, you may have already seen this change, but just in case some of you may not have gone through or started this transformation, this will be the month that you will see some type of transformation, because we are dealing with a super moon, and we still have the Venus retrograde going on, and we have other planetary energies that is coming up. A matter of fact, I think August 8th, we have a portal, the Lion's Gate, that will be coming in on the 8th. And then after that, we have another full moon. So I say that because this month is filled, is packed with so much going on. It will really spark some type of transformation. And I feel that you guys, more so than the other readings, the other signs, is that you guys have already sparked. Because when you think about it, you guys are like igniters, if you will, right? The other elements, they have to somewhat sometimes take after your drive, because you are igniters. You spark what needs to be done. And even if there's a moment, because you're human, even if there's a moment where your spark goes out, where your flame goes out, you know what it takes. That it takes the drive, it takes the determination in order to see things the way you want to see it, right? So you truly dances to the beat of your own drum, my fire signs. Now the next card that came out for you was the Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups again lets me know that you guys have been holding your vision. If you really look closely, there's like an eye here. That eye to me represents a vision. It can also be, if you will, your third eye, right? But nonetheless, it to me is associated with a vision that you are holding on to. And you're going to hold on to it until you see it through. Regardless of whether it look like it might not make it, because at the top we see this cup here. It's like you have seen your visions. You may have more than one vision. You may have other goals and dreams. But it's like these cups have started out, but at the very top, it looked like that one that you're really looking up at. You're really looking at it because you are like hoping that it don't topple over or fall over. But as long as you are motivated and stay focused, your focus is what going to keep it from collapsing. That's how I'm reading this energy, okay? The Seven of Cups the Eight of Cups can, in any other readings or scenarios, can, represent other things. But I'm reading this intuitively in terms of what it means for you guys, that you are, all you fire signs, Aries, Sag, Leos, that you are definitely holding on to your vision. You are determined to see change. You are determined to go after what it is that you are trying to go after, okay? And then the last card that came out for you was the Ace of Wands. This, again, is your energy. So you got the Ace of Cups, you got the Ace of Wands, and you got the Eight of Cups right in the middle between these aces. This represents that, again, you are loving what you do, and you are doing what you love. And there's a passion that's linked to this. So the ace represents like forward movement. It represents action. You have the vision of what it is that you want, right? That's something that you are emotionally satisfied, or something that is going to satisfy you. And because of that satisfaction, or knowing how it will make you feel the long term in the future, then that's what makes you determined to see it through. It's that vision that you are holding on to. And just so you know that these energies have been triggered by your fellow fire sign, Leo, because at the bottom we have the Strength card. The Strength is Leo's energy here. So again, to you Leos, like I said, I feel that, that you guys, along with your other fellow fire signs, that you guys have started already to transform and to make the changes necessary toward seeing your North Node. Excuse me. And so, particularly for you Leos, because the Venus retrograde is still active. And because Leo is as well is a fixed sign, this supermoon is going to impact and affect fixed signs, along with Aquarius, along with Taurus. I'm a Taurus. So if you are a fixed sign, then it's going to impact you more. But particularly that I'm speaking about your fire signs, I'm just more drawn at this time to say that for you Leos, you will feel it more so than your fellow fire signs. Not that you Aries and Sagittarius won't see some sort of transformation or be influenced by this super moon, but it's just with the fixed signs, which is your fellow fire sign of a Leo, that you guys will feel it more. But whatever it is in your life that you are, going toward, it's going to pay off. It's going to do well. For some of you, as I'm drawing to the Two of Cups, it could be love, but it also could be something that could be a breakthrough in terms of your finances. It could be maybe some type of a contract that might be offered to you, because aces also is like an offer of some kind. And whatever the offer is, it's going to make you very happy about it, and it's something that you will love. So like I said, you would know in what way that what breakthrough is ahead of you, because there's a breakthrough in some sort of way. There's a new start. There's a new beginning, because Aces is about new start and new beginnings. So for some of you, it could be about love, right? Absolutely. But then for others of you, it could be something that you have already started, something that you have already been passionate about, that you're going to see some type of change or some type of offer. All right? So I do see that. And for some, because behind that we have the World card. The World card is about closing out a cycle, but it's also a travel card. So maybe for some of you might be moving, going toward an opportunity that will have you to relocate. So I do see relocation possibly, a change of job, career, whatever it is something that is on the horizon that you will see coming up sometime during this month. All right, so I'm going to leave it there, my fire signs. I hope that this was very helpful. If it was, you know what to do. Send some fire to that thumbs button to give me a like, but as well, drop me your feedback into the comment section and let me know what you think. If, in fact, you feel that the message didn't resonate, or it did a little bit, but you are maybe a little bit more curious to see what else is coming up for you in a more precise, detailed reading, you can reach out to me in the comment section, in the description box, to book a private session with me. I do offer personal reading, so if you are inclined to want to get more of a detailed, extended reading on how else and what other additional insights that you might want to, find out about your own unique situation, there as well I can give you a more of a tailored, precise reading, particularly for your situation and for your energy. All right, fire signs, until the next moon phase reading, I'm wishing all of you a wonderful night, a wonderful morning, an afternoon, whenever you are seeing this reading. All right, peace, love, and light. Bye.